Veterans once revealed on the internet that China was in 1949. A strange incident investigation machine called 091 was set up to deal with some supernatural events that cannot be explained by science. The cause of the incident originated on the 3rd of February, 2009. A netizen named C918 posted on the internet to ask if there is a different incident investigation agency in China. C918 said in the post that I just came back from my hometown in the countryside. This time I met a very strange thing in my hometown, which was beyond my understanding. When I went up the mountain to cut firewood, I accidentally walked into the deep mountain and got lost. But when I walked to a canyon in the mountain, I actually saw the legendary Yinbing Street. I was confused now and told my family about it. But they didn't believe it. They said that I must have read it wrong and had hallucinations. But I can guarantee that I didn't read this kind of thing wrong. I have heard a lot before. Today, I posted to ask everyone that China has such a huge area, and many strange things must have happened. Hasn't the government set up a department to deal with such supernatural events? After the post was sent, it soon attracted the attention of a large number of netizens and directly put the post on the hot search. A netizen named Old Smoker replied that the supernatural incident investigation agency did exist. In 1974, a department called 1949 Bureau was established in China. Xinjiang White Hair Wind Cannibal Incident in 1980. The Kunlun Mountain Death Valley Incident in 1983 and the Kindling Night Beaver Cat Incident in 1987 were dealt with in 1949. It is rumored that people in the 1949 game are very different from normal people. They have special functions. These people were selected from the 57 institutes founded by Mr. Kayan Zuzan. This 107 is a department specializing in human body specific functions. However, with the specific functional supernatural events of the 75th and 49th Army, the emergence of these keywords suddenly outlined the curiosity of netizens and posted one after another to find people who knew about it. Just then, a netizen suddenly replied that there were indeed 1949 and 207, but before the establishment of these two departments, there was a more mysterious department. Since you are all interested in this kind of thing, let me tell you something special. Netizens said in their posts that they are in their 80s this year and used to be a PLA war. In April 1949, the Kuomintang withdrew from Nanjing. Our troops found a batch of top secret files left by the Kuomintang in a house on the outskirts of Nanjing. However, the contents recorded in this batch of files are not military secrets, but some strange events that occurred all over the country during the Republic of China. According to the file, the department responsible for handling these incidents at that time was the Special Operations Department of Special Operations of the Second Office of the Kuomintang Army. Because the files involve many events, we sorted out the files and handed them over to the superior department. But just 5 months later, for some reason, the superior suddenly announced that they would select a group of excellent soldiers from the whole army. Before the 1st of October, 1949, a secret department was formed to deal with supernatural events. This department was directly transferred by the military commission. The command department will be divided into 15 groups, each of which deals with different incidents separately. For the sake of confidentiality, it is declared to be called the 091 Elephant Research Institute, which is collectively referred to as 091 internally. However, this department has nothing to do with meteorology, but it happened to be selected as one of them. For a long time since the establishment of the department, we have been wandering all over the country to deal with various supernatural events. In July 1951, 091 successfully discovered the secret of the corpse driver in Western Hunan and studied it. The task level is top secret. In April 1942, an unknown creature appeared in Xianxi, Changbei Mountain, Jilin Province. After intervention on the 1st of September, it took 48 days to successfully collect a tissue sample of the creature, and the task level was extremely secret. In July 1953, Yunnan soldiers found superpowers in the suppression of bandits. After intervention on the 11th of September, they were attacked by superpowers, causing more than half of the personnel loss. Finally, the top secret task level of the superpower was successfully captured. With the emergence of this superpower, one group was drawn out of 15 groups on the 1st of September and set up a separate department named 107, which was dedicated to the study of human-specific functions. Later, 207 found many people with special functions among the people. After a series of research and training, the 949 Bureau was established in 1974, and these people with powers were specially designed to deal with supernatural events. However, from 201 to 107 to 1949, it has undergone a long evolutionary process. I won't go into details about this. On the 8th of December, 161, we received a notice that people in the Kunlun mountain area had been attacked by unknown creatures, and we need to go to understand the situation and deal with it accordingly. Soon, we came to the periphery of Kunlun mountain, a place called Wujia village. When the village head saw that we came and greeted, he told the story. Just 7 days ago, villager Wu Jinlian, after setting off the horse for a day, saw that the sun was about to set. He wanted to drive the horses home, but as soon as he got up and walked to a stone pile, he suddenly jumped out of the back of the stone pile. People were not like people, animals were not like animals, and a six-legged monsters, and rushed towards him. Wu Jinlian dodged in panic. But fortunately he was not caught. When she returned to the village, she quickly took out the shotgun and pulled the trigger to the monster. But at this moment, a strange scene happened. Wu Jinlian found that the bullet hit the monster as if it were hitting the iron plate, and there was no damage. Seeing that someone had attacked him, the monster actually picked it up and stood up. He opened his mouth like a basketball and rushed over. Wu Jinlian fired 2 more shots at the monster in a hurry before she shocked the monster away, so she hurriedly drove the horses back. After returning to the village, he told the village head of the matter. After learning the news, the village head felt that things must not be simple. In order not to hurt the villagers, the matter was reported. After listening to the village head, we asked clearly, and then got up and walked towards Kunlun mountain. In this way, we have been looking in the mountains for 2 days, but we didn't find this monster. On the 3rd day, the monster was finally found in a cave. It was a 3-meter-high mantis with hard scales all over its body. The first 2 claws, like 2 shining machetes, were extremely sharp. And their eyes were very big. They entered the hole and stared at us desperately, making an extremely unpleasant cry at the same time. Opened your claws to attack us. At that time, we were all nervous, because no one had ever seen such a strange thing. Seeing the mantis rushing towards us, we immediately pulled the trigger at the mantis man. But it can be imagined that, as Wu Jinlian said, the bullet hit the mantis man like hitting the iron plate, only making a crackling sound. But the mantis man was not hurt at all. We had no choice but to shoot while retreating. Fortunately, the mantis did not chase us out after seeing us exiting to the hole. In order to completely solve the monster, we had to decide to blow it up with explosives. After everything was over, we collected the fragments of the mantis and took them back. That's all, the little old man said. I'm just going to tell you about these things, because there are many details in the middle that are too weird. You'd better not to know. After saying that, you disappeared into the forum. This is the once sensational post on the internet. As for whether this matter is true or not, there is no need to guess it. If you like it, please subscribe, like and forward it.